right, everyone. Welcome to Rhythm and Roads podcast. I'm your host, Joshua Jacob. We have a very special guest with us. We have a recording artist, Nino the Artist. Welcome, sir, to Rhythm and Roads.
Thanks for having me, man. Rhythm and Roads. I've heard a lot about it. I'm good. I'm feeling great to be on here. So let's get into
Oh,
this.
thanks, man. I'm glad you've heard good things about it. I hope.
Now you be exposing people
I
on
know,
here.
right?
Just kidding.
Nah, dude, I really appreciate you coming on, dude. And I know you have a really great story as well. It's been such a pleasure getting to know you in, excuse me, in person as well when we've hung out. And it's just you have a light about you, dude, that just it's so inspiring, and you just how you are with people. And I've noticed, and you love to just also give back and letting others know about what they have, their craft, their skills. And I like that about you, dude. You know, that you're out there representing other work other than your own.
Yeah,
So yeah, I appreciate you, dude. So let's get into chapter one, episode one of Nino the Artist. So, dude, what's the story behind it, man? How did it all start with you in the beginning of just you discovering yourself as an artist?
honestly, I think it started way back when I was I don't know, like I'd say high school. I mean, I was always that kid. I was popular. I was like a jock, a geek. But before that, like coming into high school, I was in I didn't even know. Like I was always to myself. I was quiet. I had these these those old style headphones, the one with the wire. I still have them. I still rock with them. But yeah, I was always plugged in. I was listening to my music, and then I started with poetry. Like I
Mm,
mean, I never really had a source to. I don't have like an older brother. I mean, I do, but didn't really see him much.
mm.
Um, but yeah, I was the oldest out of three from the same mom, same dad,
Oh,
and I didn't have nobody to talk to. Like I wasn't about to talk to my moms, wasn't about to talk to my dad because they were separated, whatever. So
hmm
I was like, what is my outsource? Like, who do I vent to? And then I was just like, well, I guess myself. So I just started jotting down, putting everything on paper. Like, have like a big folder with everything that I jot down in high school, like lyrics or just thoughts.
wow.
And I don't know, I think that really helped me. It really brought me out of my shell a little bit. Like people started wondering, like, damn, what is he doing? Like, why is he always writing? But yeah, like I suffer with dyslexia. So
Okay.
I growing up I couldn't really read fast like everybody else. Like my learning curve was just not there. Like I had to work
Mm.
10 times at least 10 times harder than everybody else to make like the grades that they were making.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so I that's when I started noticing. I was like, well, like I can talk to people. Like when I would talk to the teachers, like I'll be like, yeah, like I'm doing this and that. Help me out. Like I'm really struggling. And I was just completely honest. And that's where I noticed like when you have your honesty and like you're genuine about it, like you need help or like what your mission is, like in that particular time in my life, it was just like to make grades. I
Mm.
was trying to make my mom's proud, my dad's proud because like I did have that learning curve and I was just like, oh yeah, let me do this. And yeah, they really respected me for that. So they would help me and then like that's where I guess I was like, oh damn, I really know how to talk to people. So let me just keep doing this.
Mhm. Oh, so when you said that I'm gonna keep doing this, as in with the music, or just like how you talk to people?
How I talk to people and also the music too. Like I
Yeah.
started doing the music. It's kind of funny. Do you want to hear the story?
Of course, dude.
Um, so I knew this there was this crowd of rappers and they were pretty close friends of mine. Uh their names were Geeked Up Smoke, Little X, and Space God Q.
This is back in like high school or what?
This is back in high school.
Okay.
Um anyways, I had changed my names a couple of times, but then it was everybody in high school would call me like either X or Little Chill.
Okay.
Little Chill. Oh man, that's so crazy.
Little Chill.
Yeah, yeah. Like all my baseball crew, they'd be like, "Yo, what's up, Little Chill?" I was like, "Oh man." Like
And why would
Nino
they call
now.
you Little Chill? Because you always chill?
I guess, I don't know. Like it just
Uh,
kind of stuck for a little bit.
yeah.
But yeah, to the story. I was always into fighting. Like my passions are music, making
Okay.
music and boxing. I feel
Oh.
like, well, poetry, I guess.
Mhm.
Because I'm very emotional. I can like relate with a lot of people and like speak the words like not others can.
Right, right.
But we had went to the park because I was like, oh yeah, let's box. And the Geeked Up Smoke was his alias name.
Hmm.
Um but yeah, he was a boxer too. And he was definitely better than me at that time. I was just like,
Oh,
oh yeah, let's go box. But yeah, out of coincidence, they didn't have the boxing gloves, so we just started walking to his grandma. He was like, "Oh yeah, come on, let's all go to my grandma's crib."
mhm.
We went. He pulls out a big bag of weed, and I wasn't in the military yet. Wasn't in the
Oh,
military yet.
yeah.
Nah, nah, not yet. And yeah, he was like, "AX, you know how to roll up? You know how to do this and that?" And I was like, "No." I was a good kid. I was a good kid. Like I
Yeah.
was I was known for other things, but like I was good. Like I didn't do drugs or anything until that day. It's just kind
Hmm.
of crazy. Um yeah, and I mean I rolled up the blunt, picked out the seeds and stems, smoked that tumbleweed. I'm just kidding. And yeah, they put on the beat. They were all rapping and I was like, well,
Yeah.
let me get in this. Cause I would always be like singing too, but to myself, like with the headphones, like I'd always be practicing.
Mm.
And I hopped in, and at the end of it, they were like, "Yo, like you actually good." And I was like, "Oh, for real?" And that's where it all started for me,
Oh, dude.
honestly. Like that, I think that gave me the motivation to be like, "Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool." And yeah, I mean, I continued. I've had some fallouts with music. Kind of like my fault, but it was
Mm.
more of I was giving I was prioritizing people over myself.
Mm.
But in reality, if I prioritized myself back then, I would have been way bigger now, to be honest.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the music coming into music story.
And so, yeah, thanks for getting the chapter one. Wow, that's a very interesting. So, by you saying that you prioritized everyone besides yourself, is that because of just who you are?
Um, I don't know. I think I was just very unexperienced back then. Like of course now like
Mm.
I'm very comfortable with my spirituality and who I am and what I need to do and what I'm doing, like all these things that I'm doing in El Paso.
Right.
Um but yeah, like back then I was just I I was that type of person that wanted so let me tell you the reasons why I fell out. Well, I fell out with music. I was very consistent, but then I was uh I was lonely, man. I I had like a good childhood, but not like oh my God, like it was so spectacular. Like it definitely had, like a lot of problems, a lot of tribulations that I had to go through when I was younger. Um, I got kicked out like at 16, a couple other stuff, and then I found this girl through church, through church. And then yeah, I just didn't through that whole relationship,
Yeah.
it didn't plan out, but even at that, like I like in any of the I've only been into relationships that I consider like real relationships to me, but
Okay.
in both those two, like one recently, I hopped out of that one, thankfully. And now I'm doing my stuff and now I feel better about myself. So,
Good for you, man.
but like then and now, like I see like when I talk to people when I'm on social media, people
Yeah.
don't know how like to differentiate like the social media me and then the real me. Because
Mm.
like I'm very different. Um of course, like I bring the energy into the rooms. I'm a crowd shaker. I'm a crowd pleaser, and yeah, I think that's just my personality. Like, I think that's what a lot of people see. Like I envision my my energy and
Mhm.
like rays. Like I don't know if you know like the rays of the sun, like
Yeah,
how like they're split and everything. Like I envision that. And like each day I feel it like getting bigger. So when I walk into there, like I see like how big it's going and it's pushing through the crowd. So I feel like
that's
I'm
cool.
kind of sharing my energy with everybody. And that's what I want to do. So
And dude, I've noticed when we've gotten together at some of these events, you do have that, dude. You have that positive light about you that does spread. And I like that, dude. It's like that's who you are and that's what you are representing yourself as like, hey, I'm here to be a light to others and here to just have fun, but also be inspiring, you know?
yeah, man.
But you're doing a great job already, brother.
It's hard. I mean, I'm not gonna
Well, it
say
is
like
hard, yeah.
the build up, like to get from where I was at to here. Oh my
Mhm.
God, man, it's been hard. I have stories for days. Like I've seen stuff, I've done stuff, like
Yeah.
people that wouldn't even imagine like me doing. Like, like it's definitely hard. But I mean, I guess a person I can thank is myself and God and all the people that have supported me and been a part of my story to be this person that I am.
And I gotta say, from that point, from what you just said, everything you have gone through, it's something that you are still here and you're alive, because
Oh, hell
not
yeah.
not a lot of people are even here to even be able to live this moment. But for you to still be alive after all that you've been through, God still has a great plan for your life, and He's using you as a vessel, as a light to help as you've gone through those dark times, through those deep waters. He was there for you, even when it's hard to even understand. But yeah, man, I mean, we of course we don't know your whole story of what you've gone through, but only you know.
Yeah.
God knows, but you're still here. You're still here writing beats, bring out
Yeah.
the songs, bro. Oh yeah, man. But I'm truly, thankful that you're still here and that you're still doing what you love doing, despite of what you've been through.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I feel blessed. I just like to thank everybody, including you, like the people that I keep meeting. Of course, like I put my energy into it, but also you guys, like you guys are the people that keep me going. I have a good support system. I don't like to call people fans, but like I have a good support system, and yeah, like people rock with me, and I appreciate that. And then I'm always the person like somebody give me like a little crumb, bro. I give you the whole breadstick, like.
Yeah,
So I've always been like that.
that's the
always
kind of
been
heart you have, man.
yeah, like I like to be different. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people. I've seen a lot of different type of personalities and how people carry themselves, and I wasn't necessarily impressed with everything that I seen. But the people that I were impressed, I definitely like nitpick some traits, and I ask myself a lot of questions, man. Like I talk to myself like every day, like inside of my mind every time. And I'm like, well, what does it take? Like, what are you willing to do? And yeah, I mean those conversations with myself, the self-reflecting, um, I'm very observant and spaciously aware of my actions and how I feel and
Mhm.
how and sorry about that and how I make other people feel. So I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do all this, might as well like do some good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why music is so important to me because it helps me.
Right.
Like I think I came to realization like yesterday I went to an appointment for the VA and dude like I think this whole time I've been really like fighting depression and going through these things
Oh, wow.
and I've known that but
Okay.
the things that really helped me were boxing, being around people,
Mm,
music, and networking. Like, you
mm.
know what I'm saying? Like being around good people, being able to talk to people, uh, like all those things, like they helped me tremendously. And like
Um,
I continue doing those things. Like I'm doing those things now. Like those are my core things now. Like I quit my career working with the military and also being associated with Border Patrol and DPS. Like
okay.
I left that behind and that pays like I was getting paid 97, no, 95 after taxes a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you left that, dude. That's
And
interesting.
for me, for me to leave that
Yeah.
is I feel so great because like now I can say like, it's not really about the money. Like I know I always tell people, look, like money is important. It makes the world go around and you need money to get to places. And it's true. It's true. Like you need money to advertise, you need money to put some to get like studio time.
Mm.
That's just for like my general niche, like as an artist and everything like that. You need
Right.
money to buy camera, equipment, all this. Like, but at the end of the day, I made a huge sacrifice being in the military. I served 6 years. I have a
Oh,
combat
you did
deployment.
6 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
thank you, man, for serving, man. That's wow, six.
Yeah, I I was on the border since 20 I left El Paso 2020
Okay.
and I didn't come back till like 8 9 months ago.
Wow.
I hadn't been back. I visited, but I hadn't been back like fully. There's a lot of things like I do that people don't know, like uh that I almost died 2 times when I was in Iraq.
Wow.
That when I was on the border, I was getting shot by cartel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I hear all these testimonies. I even saved a migrant when I
Oh,
was
you
on the
did.
border.
Oh,
Yeah, I got my chain. I don't know if you've seen that chain that I wear. I don't have it on right now because I took it off because I was getting my teeth whitened today. But it's a silver chain and he was drowning and I pulled him out and he was like, my dead father gave me this chain and I want you to have it. And I
wow.
was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
I was like, and it was the Virgin Mary. Like, it goes with my religion and
Yeah.
everything. And I just felt like that was a sign. And I was like, okay, like, and I still have it to this day. And that I got that like back in 2022.
Oh, really? Wow, it's been a few years.
Yeah. All the jewelry I wear, it's all been gifted. Like, I don't like to flex any jewelry or buy jewelry because that's just not who I am. And I feel like
Mm.
there's better things that my money can be spent on.
Hmm.
But like I appreciate those gifts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that gold one is from my dead grandfather that just like died uh in 2024, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, December. Yeah, like December, October, somewhere around there. Yeah, he had passed. And
I bet that was hard, man.
yeah, it was I grew up with him. He wasn't my blood grandfather, he was just my grandmother's late husband.
Okay.
But yeah, like I I seen like these videos and I'm in all these videos with him and then look, these are all his hats actually.
Oh, those are all his hats?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see,
Really?
but
Oh,
those are
wow.
all his hats. I mean, some are mine, but
Yeah, yeah.
like those are some things that's like one thing that I got.
Wow,
And then
man.
yeah, man, I mean they look dope, they look fresh.
Yeah, they
Hopefully
do. Yeah,
hopefully I
they
get to
really do.
wear this is one of his too. Hopefully I get to wear all of them throughout the years that I
Yeah,
have on this place. So
that's awesome, man. You have some of his legacy up there of all that he collected.
yeah,
That's cool,
I
man.
mean, I'm trying to leave my own legacy. I mean, that's why I'm doing music.
Yeah.
I'm a businessman. I'll be doing everything. Like a couple of my business partners, Ileana, Ileana,
Hmm.
we coordinate those events, we set up those venues, and then also one of my business partners was Rudy. His name was Rudy, and he was in commercial and residential, and we were gonna open up a store, but I figured that it's not time yet to open that store because I of course like how I'm smart with my money, like money moves fast everywhere. So
Hmm.
the faster that you can get into a place where it makes you more money, the better. Obviously, like it was a safer investment. So
Hmm.
that's what I do. My like a little bit about work, like what I used to do. So I was in the military, Sir Six, but before the military, my family has this company. It's a general contracting company where they flip houses, buy flips, buy residential. So they either rent them out, they flip them, or they
Yeah.
sell
Wow.
them. Yeah, and then the general contracting, I have that trade. So yeah, I know. I know what it's like to put like tile, sheetrock, build a house. Like,
Really? Oh
yeah,
wow, dude.
yeah. That's like something a lot of people don't know about me. But like, I grew up just like that. Like my dad would take me to work. I would get paid. Hey son, bring me this, bring me that, and then it started getting more advanced. Like, okay, like
Wow.
I'm gonna leave you here. Go ahead, put this tile in.
Yeah.
Bring me the sheetrock. We're gonna put it together. I'm very
Yeah.
handy. I'm very handy. I love that. I love that I know how to do all these things, and that's why I give grace on like my family because
Right.
if I didn't know how to do all these things, then I couldn't like help my people the most that I can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you
Yeah.
need like something done? What if somebody else needs something done? I'm like, oh yeah, cool. I got you, bro.
Yeah, dude. That's interesting that even by growing up with your dad and learning all that, you never thought you would have been able to use that in your life for now to even help other people that are needing some of that work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that for you.
Soon I have recently went to the 10X Growth
Oh,
Con
that's right. Yeah, I remember
with
you saying that.
Grant Cardone.
Yeah.
And yeah, like well at the same time, this whole time I was going through like the spiritual like I want to call it a downfall
Okay.
because I wasn't feeling right. I didn't feel myself for a long time. I haven't been feeling myself and like I was like I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of myself.
Okay.
But like these certain situations like getting out of the military and then stop working with Border Patrol, I feel like I felt like great. Like so I felt closer to my dream and I felt like I was on the right road and right path. So
Yeah.
after I made that decision, I completely trust myself, man. Like whatever I do, like that's how strong my faith is. Like that's how I know like I'm going on the right road. That's how I know I don't need money. Obviously I make money, but like money's not my it is my priority, but not in a sense where it's like driving me. Like what's
Mhm.
driving me is the fact that I know that I'm where I'm supposed to be and
Mhm.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you
That's
know?
awesome, dude. Yeah. I bet that conference was really good, the 10X.
Oh man, there's
Really?
like Ryan Reynolds came out,
Really?
Martha,
Oh, shoot.
Jimmy John, like yeah, Grant Cardone. He did the move. I did an interview
Wow.
out there too. But I was gonna say, so that company, when of course my dad has a couple years left of being able to move around and everything, but like I have three brothers, right?
Mhm.
I have four brothers and one sister. Two of those siblings are from another mom. Like
Oh, okay.
they each have two different moms. But those two other brothers that I have, they're my blood brothers. They're from the same mom,
Oh,
same dad,
okay.
and they're all younger. And I love them to death. Like I've been like how I said, like everything ties in together. Like my story ties in together. Like me getting kicked out. Um, a couple other things that come with that
Yeah.
comes with getting kicked out and going through the motions. Like I've always did the most for my brothers. I've always protected them and like tried to coach them however they need, but also like they're men. Like you know what I'm saying? Like everything that we gone through has shaped them to be men.
Mhm.
My youngest brother, he's turning 21, but he's been married to his high school sweetheart for like 2 years, and he lives in North Dakota. He's in the Air Force. Shout out to him.
All
Praying for
right.
you. And then the other one, um, he that guy has died two times. First, when he was being born, he was a preebie, so he
Oh,
was about
really?
yeah, he was about this big, and he was incubated
Wow.
like you know how like the farmers put the eggs into the
Yeah, yeah.
incubators. Yeah, that was him. Like he was in
Oh,
the
dude.
incubator and he was growing like in the incubator, and it's crazy. Like he died for 2 minutes, and uh
Wow.
yeah, there's branches off these stories, man. And I'm not trying to get like off like topic, but
Right? I'm like, that's interesting, man.
yeah, but um I have a lot to thank to God and
Yeah.
for being able to keep my brothers alive and well. But
Amen.
but yeah, I mean that sacrifice that me going into the military was 100% for them. Was 100% to show them that I was the first in my family to be in the military.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah. And for me to go through all these things that I went through, like I'm still on my mission. Like I'm done with my sacrifice in the military because I feel like I've done my part for
Right.
my family. In a sense where showing them what it takes to gain like more discipline, to be more broad, brave, courageous.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, and I'm just on my own road now, and then I'm very passionate about I was always passionate about making points. I was a bad kid.
Making
Make
points.
Making points, like getting my point across, and
Oh,
I'm I'm good at being right. Let's put it that way, but I've been wrong and I made
yeah.
many mistakes, but like right now my mission is to keep hooking them up, like to do the most for myself so that I get to a place where like none of my family has to struggle or none of my family has to slave away because the way that I see things, I see that we're in this place where there's so many similar people,
Mm.
like the rat race, like like how they describe it. There's like this big maze, there's like a bunch of rats and
Yeah.
they're all walking in the same, they're all doing the same thing.
I mean,
They look the same, they smell the same. But I was like, dude, I don't like if we're gonna be in this, then I'm gonna be myself and I'm gonna be different. Like I'm gonna do what God's telling me to do. And that comes with the music, that comes with talking to people and then doing everything else that I'm doing.
right.
Honestly, I feel great. Like I feel
That's
great.
awesome, dude.
Like I'm comfortable in my space. I'm very open to people where they can approach me,
Yeah.
and because I've seen over the time that a lot of people they don't have that luxury of having somebody else like me. Like I didn't have that luxury of having somebody else, and I know what
Mm.
comes with that, like that pain that comes with like not being able to talk to anybody, not being able to outreach to anybody and be like, damn, like this is what I'm going through. Uh, like this is how I feel, good or bad. Like we
Yeah.
should be able to talk about our good moves and our bad moves,
Yeah.
but
I
not like
agree.
that. That doesn't happen. Like they charge for it.
Well,
There's
yeah.
therapists. There's therapists. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah. But that's
and
the thing is it's good to have that circle of friends that you can talk to about that, the good and the bad.
true.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I believe? I don't believe. I believe that we're meant to deal with everything on our own. At least I mean I know not everybody's gonna agree because everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses.
Yeah.
But me, I've done a lot of things on my own, and I definitely talk to myself and coach myself through these things. And I feel like that's why I have this mind that I have.
Wow.
And I feel like that's why I'm good at rapping too, because I'm always talking to myself like, and I'm always relaying those words back and forth.
I could see
Now,
that. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
I can freestyle like a MF,
Yeah,
but
NF is good. Yeah.
yeah, like I practice and I've done that, but that's
Uh,
where I feel like it comes from, like me talking to myself, me not being able to have that luxury of having people to talk to or and like feeling like so like distressed to where
yeah.
like I would break down like when I was a kid, like I was like, damn, like damn, like I need somebody, I need some, but no, like we're meant to go through these things um individually,
Mm.
and the people that we're meant to talk to is not our friends. We're supposed to talk to like I feel like that's why they have like that church system, like your confessions or like God, like me, like the only person I was talking to was God, like this whole
Really?
time.
Wow.
Yeah, like this whole time. Um, of course, back then I wasn't really like listening to words. I wasn't really like I've always been religious. I've always like respected my religion.
Hmm.
Haven't been the perfect Catholic because I'm a Catholic. I'm a Roman Catholic, but
Okay.
I definitely have prayed to God. I've sit down to God, and I definitely feel like I've got gifts from Him. So like
Wow.
I honor Him in the best ways that I can, like
Yeah.
going to church and like just speaking and spreading his good energy, like the strength that He gives me, because I ask for a lot of strength, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like
dude. We need that every day.
yeah, like I feel like I've been put through like so many tribulations, and and that's how He gives you the strength, because
Yeah.
He doesn't just give out stuff, right? But like me, how I ask for strength, like I feel like yeah, I was like, all right, God, I already know what's coming. I'm gonna ask for more. And yeah, he hits
Is
me
it
with a
coming?
curveball, 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 curveball,
Oh,
curveball.
dude. Wow.
And I deal with it, man. Like I know like I'm so at peace with myself and I know there's more peace coming. But
Mm,
like right now, like how I left my relationship and everything like that,
yeah.
like I'm at peace with that. Like I've heard a couple things going on too with that, and I'm still at peace. Like I'm like,
Wow. Are you serious, dude?
yeah, man, like I'm happy. Like I'm so happy. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy with who I'm working with. I'm
Yeah.
happy I'm on here, you know.
Yeah.
But but yeah, that's definitely it's a value that I need to have because if I'm not good,
Mm,
then the people around me aren't gonna be good. And I know like my energy once it taps into somebody, like it's pretty destructive. It can be destructive or it can be the complete opposite where it
mm.
helps them and everything. And that's who I want to be. Like I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna work on myself so where that I'm feeling like shit all the time. Sorry. I don't know if I can cuss on here.
Oh, dude. Yeah. You're good.
Yeah, where I feel like oh damn. Yeah, it's because I got my teeth whitened and like
Oh.
that one of the bears was like super sensitive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it really hurt. But check these teeth out though.
We just need to add a sparkle right there.
Oh yeah, the sparkle
A
like
little sparkle.
pew.
Tee.
Like shout out. You know Angie. Shout out to Angie
Oh, yeah. All right, cool.
for the teeth. But yeah, like I'm all about I feel like since I've seen both sides of everything,
Mhm.
not completely everything, but what I've gone through, I've been on both sides of the road, like good and bad. Where I've done my evil, where I've done my grace, and I'm more in tune with doing my grace now, following the words and the path that I'm on. But like I know how these things work,
Right.
so I'm like, okay, let me just let's just do this. Like it's way easier to give good. Like well, it's harder like to get to there, but once you're here, like it's too easy to give somebody like a good vibe. Like you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, what's up? Like, how you doing, brother? Like,
Yeah.
I seen your podcast and it's bombing. You just had Jordan Taylor on here the other day, and it's great. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm so well, I mean, thank you. Yeah, I'm still waiting for our interview to be released. It's but yeah, thank you, man.
yeah, no problem.
Well, I want to say is that's why I do this podcast is because there's so many people with stories that just we don't get to know the whole story, but just the glimpse of what you just shared, man. I mean, it's just a blessing to have you on, man, just to share what you did. Of just showing, being real and just saying, man, I've been through a lot. I've been through hard times. I've struggled. There's times and you're being, honest, saying I have to ask God for help with having courage. And that's the thing. It's real. It's the real thing about life is that we do need to get through life every day with some help, like the courage to get through and try our best. Because, dude, yeah, it's not easy all the time to be positive. It's not easy to always have that mentality, but we do
Yeah.
our best to restructure our mindset. Like you said, you train your mind because in this world, dude, it's not easy, bro.
Oh no.
And it ain't just like it's just how it is. It's the real thing of life. But you're still here. Here we are, May 1st, man, and you said you're at peace, you're doing good, and that's what it's about, man.
Yeah.
Just where you're at right now. And there's so much ahead of you of great roads that God's going to open the doors for you. But then there's also going to be trials and certain things that come up, just like for everyone. And we just got to say, God, get me through this.
Get me through it.
Get me through it. Why, dude, I want to talk about your music. I want to get into
Okay.
chapter two on that. But I want to say thank you so much for sharing your journey, just from being young to what you're at now. And yeah, man, thank you that you are strong to say, hey, we all are in it together, and it's okay to ask for help. So,
Definitely.
so what was your first song as Nino the Artist? First
Okay.
single, the first single.
It was reminiscing. It's
Reminiscing?
reminisce dash in. So like
Okay,
reminiscing.
reminiscing. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to
That's
share a
what
bit
it is.
about that song?
So um That song comes from, all right. So that
Who
song
else?
really comes from like throughout the whole time I was trying to do music. Back from 16 to I don't know, like 2020. Whenever I started music
Okay.
was probably the greatest thing that could happen to me. But moving forward, going through each and every fallout with my music and like like being consistent towards trying to like pushing music away to be better for somebody. So
Mm,
like all that story is compressed in words. So
mhm.
when I came back from Iraq, um, I was like, well, damn, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I've been offered my E5 rank like three times, and
Oh wow.
all three of the times, like they flop. But I was like, why did they flop?
Mm,
Because I wasn't a shit soldier. If anything, I was very recognized, I was very respected. Like, all of my people know me, and
yeah.
they're like, well, why don't you have your rank? Like you, like I got it, and like you should have it, like here. Like literally, like people would tell me that, and I'm like, dude, it's okay. Like it's okay. Like if it'll come, it'll come. I was like, I'm putting pressure on here, I'm putting pressure on here. Like if it'll come, it'll come.
Mm,
And those three times it didn't work out because the COVID vaccination, I was supposed to get it, but I was like I didn't want it, so I didn't get to
mm.
go to school.
Oh, I see.
They have schools to move up ranks, right?
Okay.
So that was one of them. The second time being in that the National Guard, it's not about who you know, it's about no, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
Mm,
But I knew both. Like I was around the crowd that can get me into that next door, and then I was very knowledgeable in my military structure, and I was very fit. I'm still fit, but yeah, they gave it to somebody else because I didn't check my
wow.
email. I didn't
Oh,
check my
because you
email.
didn't check your email?
Yep.
Oh, dude.
So I missed the opportunity. That was on me.
Right.
Um, both of them were on me. But this last time, I had finally got to school. It was February before I left to Iraq, and uh, they didn't want to work with me. They
Wow.
said no. They said you either go to school or you go to your deployment. And I was like, well, deployment it is.
Wow.
Uh, but um, but yeah, like when I got back, I was like, you know what? I don't feel like like I'm appreciated.
Mm,
Like I busted my ass, I've done this, I've done that. Like, and like, thanks to all of those people telling me, like, bro, you deserve this. And I knew I deserved it, but like, especially when people tell you that, you're like, okay. So I came to the realization, I was like, you know what? I don't appreciate like what's being done. And I'm gonna do this. Like I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. And I had a long talk. I went over all the cons. I went over all the pros. Um, and you know, I was like, okay, well, let's go, let's dip. So I told them I walked in, I was like, you know what? Once my contract ends, I'm not re-upping,
yeah.
nothing. And my last drill, oh my God, I like it when people see me work. I like it when people see me in action because they're
Mhm.
like, damn, like he can work. I can work. I am
Yeah,
a
yeah.
hardworking man, bro. But they see me and uh who I came down. It was the new battalion commander, which is they're the higher they're like top of the top of
Mhm.
like the organization or the armory, right?
Right.
Um, so they're in charge of all the batteries, all the companies, right? So we were talking. He was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting out." He was like, "You ain't think about staying?" And I was like, "You know what? I don't feel appreciated." I was like,
Oh,
"A lot
wow.
of these people know who I am." Um, and yeah, I just feel like the trigger wasn't pulling.
Wow.
And he was all right. Let me let me ask around. He asked around about me. He came back. He's like, all right. I was like, I seen you working. I was like, we're gonna talk. So I was like, okay, we can talk later. I'm pretty busy right now. He was like, okay. Um, they leave. They're in the field. They're doing this stuff. Since it was my last year, I wasn't in the field or anything. I was in the army. I was working the weapons, whatever. But they all come back. they see me, I'm hustling, I'm looking for the vans, I'm doing all this and that. Because I'm like, even if it's your last day doing something, you're always gonna put in 100.
Right.
Like you're always gonna put in that percentage that like be a dog, like be a go-getter, like get that mission done. And I love that about me.
Yeah, that's good.
Like you sent me to do a task, all right,
There you go.
but like better, like like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like the best that I can
Do it well. Yeah.
because that's what's really important. And yeah, long story short, he was like, you know what? I want you to stay in. We'll send you to school. Like just stay in, just stay in. We're gonna send you to school. And they like he was serious. He was like, we're gonna get you into school like this next month.
Yeah.
Stuff is gonna happen. Well, how much? I was like, well, I just want time to myself too. He was like, all right, how much time do you need? He was like, 3 months, 3 months off drill, 4 months. All right, 4 months off drill. And then I threw out, I was like, all right, 5 months. He was like, all right, 5 months off drill. So 5 months getting paid without doing nothing, and then getting my E5. I was like, damn. I really started to reconsider. I was like, damn.
Oh man.
But I was like, no. I was like, no, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I was like, we can talk about it later. I didn't want to be rude. I was like, oh no, no, no. I'm like, yeah, we can talk about it later, sir.
Yeah.
And then yeah, came come 17th, got out. But
Oh man.
that that whole process goes into that song, like uh through the tribulations, like my tattoo is very sentimental. Like
Mm.
they have to do with that song too.
Okay.
Um, but everything that's happened before me getting out of the military has everything to do with that song. So I was like,
Wow.
okay, I'm gonna put everything in that song. So
Yeah.
when I got back, I was like, yeah, I have to do something. I hit up my boy, went to the studio.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, um, and I made the song. It was like time after time, reminiscing, were you mine? So that's me just talking about like my time. I was
Mm.
reminiscing like when my time was mine, when everything was going good.
Yeah.
And then also it's like a double layer, meaning like that the people that I used to have, like time after time they were mine, like reminiscing were you mine, like how we think about it in our minds, like is it really ours, or like what did we do at that time? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because I'm a big thinker, and that's how it goes, like
Oh, that's
time
good,
after
man.
time.
Yeah.
But and then it's like, where does my time go? Because some of us we don't even know where our time goes. Like,
Well, I know, dude. And we
I'm
look
like,
back, we're already in May 1st.
hell yeah, like
Crazy, man.
like it was just 2024. Like I feel like I just got back like 3 months ago, and it's already like 9, 8 months that I've been back, and
Time
I'm good.
flies.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, thanks for sharing, man, on just the journey from your first song, how it all came about. Is there any projects right now that you're working on, music
So
wise, like
I
songs?
still have Casa Azul coming out. It's not released yet, but I
Oh,
did
okay.
feature it on that last performance at the 420
Oh,
Fest that
yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
Casa Azul, yeah, that's the one coming out. Todo en español. Para toda mi gente, para lo que hablan en español, a mí me gusta hablar, a mí me gusta cantar, porque toda mi familia, si se fueran músicos y si tenían grupos, they had their own groups, they were really into
Mm.
music, like, um, actually my grandma's cousin, they got, uh, they got real famous in Mexico. They
Oh, they
got,
did. Oh,
yeah, they
wow.
got like millions of views on like two songs that they had, but they were a grupo,
Oh,
and they
wow.
were over there from Durango. They were in Durango, Mexico. So and they traveled too, and like all of my family have been like very artistic. My dad's side,
Okay.
like my dad, he was a break dancer, and
What?
yeah,
Really?
like he went to Cali. He did
Oh,
competitions,
shoot, dude.
and yeah, like, and me growing up, I grew up with like 90s freestyle music. So like Debbie
Oh,
Debbie,
dude.
like
Oh, yeah, Debbie, Debbie.
Johnny, tell me you really need
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, dude, those are good stuff.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, good
and
songs, man.
I mean I think
I
that's
love the
why,
80s and 90s, bro. Heck yeah.
dude, like it's a blast. Like I grew up with those old folks because my dad
Yeah.
he's pretty old. He's like 50, 59, 52.
Okay.
I don't know, somewhere around there. Like
Tell
52.
me, tell me.
For
It's so funny that
real.
you brought that song up. I was listening to it last week, and I was like, "Oh, that's a good
Really?
song." Well, yeah, it came on, and I was like, "Oh, I remember that jam."
Yeah, and all those artists, I see them. There's this page that I follow. All those artists are old.
Oh, I
Like I
bet,
like
dude.
they show
Yeah,
like their younger picture and they show their picture now,
yeah.
and they're old. Like, oh my God. I'm like, wow.
Shoot, bro. That's
I was
how
like, I
I'm
need
gonna
to
look, bro. And when I'm older, they're like, "Remember Joshua from 2025? Look where he's at now. He's all
Yeah,
old."
he's now you have those genetics, man. You just put on that brown beard cover and then like, oh my
Uh,
God.
I hope. I mean, let's see.
Nah,
That's funny, dude.
but yeah, the Casa Azul coming pretty soon. I'm finna upload it right now and it'll probably be
Okay,
like a
cool. About a week.
or
Nice, man.
two until it releases and then there'll be a music video.
Oh, there
There'll
is
be
coming one. Oh, nice.
yeah, music video for Casa Azul. If it's still good, because I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
My brother offered me to, not my brother, one of my friends offered to do it in his bar or
Oh, that's cool.
an associate's bar that he
Okay.
knows. So yeah, that probably still go through. So yeah, and if anything, it'll be at another location because it'll come out. It's a Spanish song, but there's a lot of upcoming projects coming up. I was just held back a lot because, of course, I was trying to give respect to
Um,
my relationship,
yeah.
and I wasn't like I said, I wasn't really being the best, and also going through what I was going through. Like
Mm,
that, it just stacks up. Like you're not
yeah.
being the best, like on your own, and then this is also not allowing you to do like things out of respect and this and that. And I don't know, man. It was just it was hard. It was a
I bet,
definitely
man.
a little come up, but yeah. I mean, I'm doing good.
That's
There's a
good,
lot
man.
of stuff still going on, and yeah, there's a lot to look forward to from Nino, and hopefully I could be on here like probably a year from now, and then we can compare the two.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, of course you were always welcome back on, man. Well,
Woo-hoo.
I want to do this. Next time we do an interview, it's going to be in person.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, that'd be great.
Yeah. I'm starting to get more into that lately. It's not just my crew. It's like other collaborators. They're like, hey, let's bring that artist. You can interview her. I'm like, okay. Or her or him or, different
Yeah,
people that I'm bringing on. But yeah, next time, we'll do another one this year for sure. We'll do one in person.
let me
'Cause,
know,
yeah.
fam. I have those the mics, the very good
Oh, you
mics.
do? Okay.
Yeah, ran me a pretty penny, but I mean, I have the mics, so I don't mind. We can use them or
Yeah,
whatever, do
dude.
whatever.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. Before
And
we
then I have
close
the cameras too.
oh, you
But
do? Oh, well, dude, we could just set it up and do it very, very soon then. Heck yeah, dude.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I want to get to know more of your story because I mean, I'm just really inspired and I know there's more to be said. But this is only going to last till an hour and we're already going to hit that in 8 minutes.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's like,
Woo.
I want to just like, man, just hang out and just talk more about this, man.
Yeah, we
But
can, man. Definitely on our own time. We can just talk. We can chop it up, and that way
yeah,
you know a
dude.
little bit more about me.
Yeah, dude, for sure. For those that are watching, how can they find you on social media and your music?
Uh, for those that are watching,
Mhm.
they can find me at Nino The Artist on basically all platforms: Instagram, TikTok,
Okay.
Nino on Spotify. There's a
Okay.
link. But yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. You guys will find me on Instagram. You got my boy Ja right here. Woo!
There
Yeah,
you go, bro.
I just wanted
So,
to
guys,
say, yeah, say something to them. Say something to them.
such a pleasure to have Nino the artist on Rhythm and Roads, and here we are live doing the interview. So stay tuned as we get this out this month.
Hell yeah. Real quick, guys, I just wanted to say thank you to my brother Josh for having me on this podcast. You guys will see it soon. How to find me on platforms are Instagram, TikTok, Nino the Artist, and on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Nino. Just Nino. And then you can type in one of my songs like Morena, Back to Jack, and it'll pop up.
There you
Cool.
go. That was cool. Nice, dude.
I was like, you'll see that on Instagram later.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. Yeah. No, I definitely will get this out by Monday for sure, the interview. So
It don't
I'll
matter
go.
when, just let me know, and then we can do like a little collaboration post again, and then we can just have it on there. We
Yeah,
can
dude,
sit
for
there.
sure. And then we'll set something up to do it in person. I actually would like to do the in person this month. I really would. I think you have a lot more to say, and I always feel bad that we didn't have that time to have you share more. But I really would like to do the in person this month.
Yeah, let me know, man. I mean, like I said, I got the cameras and then I got the mics too, so
Heck yeah, dude.
everything works out.
We can
We
even do
just
it at
need.
HQ if you want, or
Oh yeah, we can do it at HQ. We can do it at
yeah.
HQ.
So we'll see. Sounds good, dude. Well, it's such a pleasure, my bro, for coming on Rhythm and Roads. We could just call this the chapter one session, and then the other
Chapter
one
one,
will the chapter one, the other two will be in person. But yeah,
Josh and Nino.
yeah, man. And then hey, I want to say thanks again, man, for just doing those photography shots for the 420. I mean, here you were just doing that just because you just love the craft of being a photographer.
Yeah.
And then you were just sharing your photos to everyone. I was like, that's so cool, dude.
Yeah, dude, it took a lot, man. I still need to send some links out to some people. Thanks for reminding me. But
Yeah, no problem, dude.
yeah, it really is a lot because there's a lot of people that showed up, and yeah, I mean,
Oh
I just
yeah, it was a good
gave them
crowd.
the photos. Like, why not? Like, if they're good photos, like,
Yeah,
and
dude.
also it's free marketing for me. Like, yeah, like a little tag that says Nino the artist. Like, who's that? Who's that photographer? Oh, damn, he's
There
an
you go.
artist. Oh, damn, he's also a businessman. Like, he does this, he does, bro. I do it all. Like, I juggle these things in a certain way where I'm like, damn. But there's more to talk about. We
There
can talk
is.
about it soon. I know this podcast is about to end. I know we're on some short time, but yeah, definitely, brother, we can set something up and we can talk more. We can get more into depth. I definitely have more stories.
Oh, I bet, man. Yeah, and it's
But
just a
yeah,
different experience too when you do the interviews in person. That's what I've noticed. That's what I'm starting to notice. Because I've
yeah,
only done, I think, three in person lately, last month, and I was just like, wow, this really is a game changer when you actually are in person with the guest. And I just want to, I mean, know it's convenient for others to be on Zoom because I mean, there's some that just rather keep it like that. But then there's some that really want to make the effort to meet up and just do it in person. And it's just a different experience. So
yeah.
I like to hear your story more in person, man. Yeah, because I know there's so much to be shared. So
It's okay. I mean, the just like everybody's stories, not everything is supposed to be said.
that's
But
true. Yeah,
yeah, not everybody's gonna know 100% about you. So
right.
uh, I guess like a piece of advice to all the followers or to all the people watching, never feel like uh don't burden yourself going through life thinking like you need to find somebody that completely understands you because there is nobody except yourself and God that is going to completely understand you.
Mm.
Not your partner, not your kids, not
Yeah.
your alligator, your dog, your goldfish. Yeah, they're not going to understand you.
Alligator. That's funny.
but but yeah, like I be
Yeah.
comfortable with yourself, be comfortable with what you do, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds good, dude. Thanks for sharing that. Good stuff.
no
All right,
problem,
guys.
brother.
Well, thanks for watching on this episode with Nino the Artist, and we will definitely look into getting a in-person interview soon. And this is Joshua Jacob with Rhythm and Roads. Have a good weekend.